Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Doghouse. We're about ready to get the guys' game underway. We're fixing to have the starting lineups announced. We're going to have, for the Bulldogs, we're going to have number 22, Aeneas Dean, number 31, E.J. Brown, number 23, Taquan Baker, I believe it's number 35, Rasheem Robinson, and number 12, C.J. Johnson will be your starting five for the Bulldogs. They'll be taking on the Brantley County Herons. Brantley County comes into tonight's game with a 3-1 record. I didn't get the gentleman's name that just got announced as a starter, but the tall fellow that's making his way between his teammates right there is a Division I prospect. He has several Division I schools who would like for him to come and play college basketball for them. And we have played him for the past 2 seasons and have been able to beat him 3 out of 4 times. So hopefully we can do the same here tonight. So as we said, C.J. Johnson, Aeneas Dean, Taquan Baker, 25, Rasheem Robinson, and 31, E.J. Brown are your starting five for your Bulldogs.
I just realized, Keith, that I don't think I reset the scoreboard here on the computer here. So let me quickly do that. It still has the score of 53-50 on it.
So it still has the girls' score on there.
That's right. But nobody at home watching this is seeing it, just me.
Taquan Baker will jump it up against number 11. It's like Brantley County has a lot of size. We'll see how quick they are. Jump ball, the ball thrown a little bit too high. Nobody touched it, and it come up, and Brantley County will come up with it. Number 11 to pass it off to number 3 down there. And they're kind of working a weave around the top of the circle, and the number 11 will take a left-handed 3 off the side of the rim. No good. Taquan Baker will clear the rebound, pushes it ahead to E.J. He drives. Aeneas with an up and under move, no good. And Rasheem comes away with a rebound, puts it back up, no good. Aeneas back up, no good. And Brantley County will come away with it. So a lot of opportunities, but couldn't find the bucket. Brantley, and I think he walked. So we've played 28 seconds, still no score. Brantley is moving the ball around a little bit quicker than what I thought they might like to do. C.J. Johnson with the basketball out top. He'll get it to Taquan. Taquan across to E.J. Brantley playing in zone. 2-1-2, 2-3. They all come out. Rasheem in the lane and down under to Aeneas. He's under the basket and kicks it back out to C.J. C.J. drives, puts a shot up, no good. Kick back out, and E.J. will come away with the loose ball. Taquan looking to drive. Stops, pass over to E.J. Back to C.J. out top. Brantley's packing it in down low. C.J.'s jump shot or layup no good. Brantley will come away with a rebound. Three-point shot in the corner, no good, and Taquan will rebound it. The air ball. Taquan drives, passes it out to E.J. Jump shot, and he no good. Rattled around. Still no good. One opportunity that time. That number 11 is going to drive. He run over Taquan Baker, and that'll be a charging violation. First foul of the evening. Kyle Brockington checks in, and Aeneas Dean a check out. I'm sitting here with my good friend, Peanut Pope. The Corian Pope. We like to call him Peanut. Peanut, you play basketball?
Yes, sir.
You do? You play the middle school?
Sir?
You play with the middle school?
Yes, sir.
All right. You do pretty good?
So what?
You play pretty good?
Yes, sir.
Good job. Down low to Rasheen. He kicks it back out. CJ tried to force it back in there. No good. Now Kyle Brockton is going to try to come in. Still no score in the game. We played a minute and 11 seconds. And nobody yet to score. Down low to Rasheen, and he misses it. Number 11 fit to dunk the basketball. And that'll be the first 2 points of the game. Coach Ty Randolph wants a timeout. So we played minute 19, and finally Brantley County gets on the board with a steal and a one-handed dunk by number 11.
Do you have the players' names or just their numbers?
I don't know Brantley County's names. I didn't pull them up. Kyle Sherman's going to bring it in to C.J. Johnson. Bulldogs looking for their first points of the night. They've had some opportunities down there, just hadn't been able to put it in the hoop. C.J. and E.J. just throwing the ball back and two out there at the top. Brantley content to sit back in that zone. They try to get it into Taekwon, and they slap it away. And Rashad Brockington to make his way to the scorer's table. Three-point basket was good, but he walked before he got the shot off, so no basket. Rashad in, C.J. Johnson out. Rashad's going to get it off to E.J. Ball down under the Taekwon. He almost loses it. Gets it back to Rasheen. EJ with a three, no good. Number 11 pushed Taekwon in the back. No call. He comes away to rebound. Pushes it up the floor. Three-point shot, no good. Rebound by the shooter. Nobody cut him off. Long NBA range three by number 11, no good. Taekwon ahead to EJ. He puts a shot out up, no good. And number 11 snatches the rebound. Three-point shot again, no good. Tipped up, and Rashad will come away with it. So we've almost played half a quarter, and the Bulldogs yet to score. Taekwon on the drive. He has it stripped away. Brantley will push it again. Number 11 just run over Kyle Brockington. That'll be his second offensive foul of the game. And he'll quickly have to go to the bench here in the first quarter. So 3:55 to go in the first quarter. Brantley County 2, Lanier County 0. The big Division I prospect for Brantley County is in foul trouble on the bench. He has the only 2 points of the night with a dunk. Taekwon drives, has it stripped away, and it'll go out of bounds off of him. Be Brantley County basketball. And Jeremy, when you get a second, fans are telling me that we're playing Atkinson County tonight. Rashad with a three-pointer, no good. So you got Lanier and Atkinson instead of Lanier and Brantley.
Oops. Yeah, I'll fix that in a second.
Brantley County with the ball. 3:05 in the first, left in the first. Still 2 for Brantley, none for Lanier County. Brantley has shot a lot of those threes. Still haven't made any of them. Bulldogs trying to work the ball down under the basket, and they have been unable to do so far. Brantley County going to send in the sub. Coach Ty Randolph going to take Rashad back out of the game. C.J. Johnson will go back in. So on the floor for Lanier County, Kyle Brockton, E.J. Brown, C.J. Johnson, Taquan Baker, and Rasheem Robinson. And he stepped on the baseline, and it'll be Lanier County basketball. So it's now 2:35 left here in the opening quarter. CJ's going to walk it up. Gets it off to EJ. EJ going to send it back down in the corner to CJ. EJ's going to drive, shot up, and in. Floating one-hander. 2-2 ball game with just over 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. A lot of defense and a lot of missed shots in the first quarter. Bulldogs play in their fifth game in 8 days. Started last Saturday night here in the Doghouse and ended up this Saturday night here in the Doghouse. They played 5 different opponents. Got to be getting somewhat leg weary. CJ attempted to drive. Ball down low to Kyle. He kicks it out to Taquan. Taquan is fouled. That'll be the 3rd personal foul on Brantley County in the basketball game. Lanier County yet to pick up a personal foul, as we have 1:35 remaining here in the first quarter. CJ gonna throw it out top to Taquan. He drives, stops, pulls up a jumper, no good. Rasheem slapped the ball away. Brantley comes back up with it. Another 3-point shot by Brantley County, no good. Taquan jumps in for the rebound. Tries to get an outlet pass to CJ. CJ drives, has it slapped away, and I think he's going to go to the line. No, he says on the floor. So that will be the 4th personal foul now on Brantley County, with their star player having 2 of those and already on the bench. CJ going to throw it back into Taquan. And CJ travel with the basketball. 2-2 you score. 1:07 to go in the first quarter. Not a whole lot of offense here. Bulldogs show a little pressure. Brantley comes across court. Trap over on the side. And Lanier County might have just committed their first foul of the quarter. Foul called on Rasheem Robinson, his first, team first. Brantley County ball over on the side. Pass down low, shot up, no good. Rasheem and Kyle both come down with it. They're going to get it to Taquan. Brantley gets back well on defense. CJ with a jump shot, no good. Rebound, Kyle Brockton. He's going to go up, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up, and he's fouled. Kyle Brockton working hard down low, gets 2 offensive rebounds. Now he'll go to the line, shoot 2 free throws. 36.6 seconds left here in the opening period.
That one went by fast.
Free throw, no good. It sure did, Jeremy. Just flew by. Nobody scoring. Ball not going out of bounds, just being rebounded and pushed back up to the other end, and clock continues to run. Kyle's second free throw on the way, no good. Rebound, Brantley County. Ball down low. Going to be off of Taquan Baker, I believe. Taquan slaps it away. 24 seconds left. Brantley County ball under their own basket. Another three-point shot, no good. Brantley chases down the rebound. CJ trying to come up with a steal. Brantley will keep it. 11 seconds left. EJ will come away with a loose ball. He'll drive. Going to lay his shot up. No good, but he's fouled with 2.7 seconds to go in the quarter. And Jeremy, I don't know if you noticed, but if you look across the court, Clint has come into the basketball game, and he is sitting up there with Patches, behind Patches. About 4 rows up, straight in front of me. EJ's first free throw up and in.
Yeah, I see him over there.
Bulldogs going to lead 3-2. Not sure if we play in soccer or baseball with this score. Second free throw, no good. 2-1. Brantley heaves up a shot off the rim, no good at the buzzer. And at the end of one quarter of play, Lanier County leads 3-2. Jeremiah Smalls now to check into the basketball game. And as we have a break here at the quarter, I want to once again thank our sponsors, Jeremy, Lakeland Drug Company. Lakeland Drug been your hometown pharmacy since 1950. Stop by and see them on East Main Street in downtown Lakeland, Georgia. Miss Ivy McCurdy and her staff will be glad to help you. Also, Connell Cabinets Millworks over on East Church Avenue in Lakeland. Mr. Philip Connell and his staff. Been building cabinets over here in Lakeland for a long time, and we appreciate all of those fine folks for allowing us to bring you Bulldog basketball here in the 2018-2019 season. So it'll be Bulldog basketball here to start the second quarter. So going back to the second half last night, the Bulldogs have really struggled to score. They scored a lot. They scored 35 points in the opening half last night. And the third and fourth quarter, they found it hard to score and have so far here tonight in this opening quarter. E.J. Brown with a long three, no good. Brantley will clear the board. They still have their big fella sitting on the bench with 2 fouls. They have committed 6 in the basketball game. Running one-handed shot, no good. Ball is going to be out of bounds off of Kyle Brockington. Kyle's in there battling with 2 Heron players, unable to come away with the rebound. And Brantley throws the ball out of bounds on the inbound. So Lanier County will get the ball back down on the Brantley baseline. Kyle's going to bring it in to CJ. Coach Ty Randolph barking out a few last-second instructions, hoping his team could find some offense this time down. EJ fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot a 1-on-1. We'll see how Bulldogs fare from the line. So far, they're 1 for 2. EJ go to the line. 1-1. First free throw rolls around the rim and swirls out. No good. Not a whole lot of excitement going on in the gymnasium. Fans are kind of seem stunned at this moment.
Maybe it's the Georgia game result.
Could have been. Not many of these folks came in prior to the game. See a lot of Georgia, got a lot of Georgia shirts on in the gym. A lot of folks watched that game and then made it up to the doghouse. I don't know if you can, Jimmy, do you know who Greg Seeley is?
The name sounds familiar, but I'm not sure if I know him or not.
Kyle Brockton's free throw up and no good. If you can pan the camera over there in a couple of seconds, I'm going to tell you who that is when we get another break. 6:42 to go in the half. Lanier County leads, and this is right, 3-2. And they had the basketball. But right behind that official, there's a big fella with looks like a purple shirt on.
Where?
When the officials walked away now on the other side of the court. Sitting on the bottom row, there's two gentlemen and a lady.
I see him.
All right. That big guy on the left with the green jacket on. C.J. Johnson drives in. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. But the big guy with the green jacket on, that's Anthony Duke Etheridge. Duke was one of the all-time leading scorers here in Lanier County High School basketball history.
Scott Ray just walked in front of him.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Duke is the very first, if I'm not mistaken, the first Division I basketball player from Lanier County. Played in the NCAA tournament just a few short years ago as he played for the University of Chattanooga up in Tennessee. He played here for the Bulldogs, sat out a year after he graduated high school, was picked up by South Georgia Technical College Jets over in Americas. And then that's a junior college, and then he went up and played for the University of Chattanooga. And Duke represented his hometown of Lanier County very well. Bulldogs with 2 free throws, and they go up 5-2. Big fella back in for Brantley. He has the ball taken away from him. Still a battle for it down on the floor. He might dunk this one and will. 5-4 now. Rasheen down low. He's going to put it up and in, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line for an and one opportunity. So as former Bulldogs go, Jeremy Anthony Duke Etheridge was one of the best. Rasheen to the line. Free throw up, no good. Bulldogs lead 7-4. Brantley going to shoot another long 3, no good. Taekwondo clear the board. Gets it out to EJ. EJ's going to pull up, shoot a jumper up and in. Over the big fella, 9-4. Bulldogs. And Brantley comes up with a loose ball and puts it back up and in. 9-6. And he's going to call Rashad Brockington for a carry. I'd just as soon never see that official again. We've had him for many, many years, and he's been called silly stuff like that.
I think you say that about all of them.
We do, and we mean it. We really wish they would just tune in sometimes and hear us. But big guy's going to shoot it up and in, 9-8. Shaw picked the dribble up way out high. Has to get it off to C.J. Johnson. Taekwon fadeaway jump shot, no good. Rasheen battling in there for the rebound. Brantley will come away with it, and they'll call a foul on Rasheen Robinson.
So I see that's a different coach down there.
Yep. Most schools have different coaches. Our school chooses to have Coach Tyran. That's a lob, alley-oop dunk, and Brantley County will take a 10-9 lead. 4:46 to go in the half.
That basket's still shaking.
Yep. So big number 11.
Probably can't see that on the TV, but I can still see it from here. It's shaking.
Brantley's got 10 points, and 6 of them have come on dunks from number 11. I'm going to look up his name right quick while we got a little bit of a timeout. The Bulldogs going to bring it in under their own basket. Taquan underneath the Rashim. He misses the layup. And Aeneas Dina will be reporting in for him. EJ going to come up with a loose ball and push it across. Guy with his hands all over him, no call. Taquan with a drive down low to Rashim, has his shot blocked. Loose ball, CJ picks it up. He's going to drive, puts it up and in. Bulldogs reclaim the lead, 11-10 with 3:39 to go in the half. That kid's last name is Williams. He's a senior, 6'7", 225 pounds.
Which one is this?
Number 11 for Brantley County. He's the only 6'7" guy out there.
Yeah, I can see that now.
Kyle Brockington and Aeneas Dean checking in. Rashad Brockington and Rashim Robinson checking out. Foul called on Rashad Brockington, his first, team's third. Brantley County already committed 10 team fouls. Bulldogs in a double bonus for the remainder of the half. Ball down low, he'll kick it back outside. 3-point shot on the way, no good. Taquan away with it. Taquan on the drive, dribble right around the big fella. And he's fouled, and he'll go to the line. Big guy's a very good athlete, very good basketball player, but he complains on just about every possession. He hasn't been happy the entire basketball game.
Which guy is this?
Number 11, Williams for Brantley County. Taquan free throw, no good. Taquan needs to start making some of those free throws. Seems, as Clint pointed out the other night, he seems to fall back on his shot. He missed them both. Taquan also has aspirations of playing college basketball. And that's one thing those scouts look at is, can you shoot the free throws when given that opportunity? EJ to the basket, shot up and in. And that's the case of that big guy just can't come out and defend because of the fouls he has. 13-10, 2:56 to go in the half. EJ with a hand in there, almost coming away with it. And Brantley County's going to have to call a timeout as they can't advance the ball across half court. Timeout called by the coach. Brantley County comes into this game with a 3-2 overall record. They lost to Wayne County before beating Jeff Davis County and also Berrien County and Hilliard, Florida, and lost again to Wayne. So they've lost two. They've won 3 games and lost 2 to Wayne County. They'll bring it in. He's going to drive and dunk the basketball one more time. 13-12. EJ shot up no good. Aeneas Dean away with the rebound to Taquan Baker, who pushes up the floor. He drives, shot no good. Out of bounds, be Brantley County basketball. And we had a
That was a kid walking on the court, it looked like.
Yeah, that was the young lady that sat in front of me for the entire girls' game and thought she was going to sit there this game. She took up her seat and 3/4 of mine. I finally moved and finally got to where I could get back to where I could see without being obstructed by this beam. Kyle Brockton, he's fouled. So 1:58 in the half. Lanier County leads 13-12 in a very, very low-scoring basketball game. Bulldogs led 3-2 at the end of one quarter. Each team have scored 10 points here in the second quarter. Kyle's free throw on the way, no good. He'll have one more. Second free throw on the way. It's no good, off the back iron, rebounded by Brantley County. And Lanier County is 3 for 11 from the free throw line. As Aeneas Dean will make his way down the floor to shoot two. 1:49 to go in the basketball game.
In the first half.
In the half, first half. We've been here long enough for it to be the game. First shot on the way, and Aeneas makes his first one.
I've been here long enough for it to be the game. You only got here about halfway.
I got here at the girls' game.
I was here for a girls' JV and boys' game.
But you don't know the score to that JV game.
I told you I was watching a Georgia game.
Aeneas' second shot on the way, no good. A push on Rasheem Robinson, I guess. Didn't really understand that call, but 10-4. Be Brantley's ball over on the side. Jeremiah Small is going to check in as Rasheem has picked up his third personal. Rasheem played a very good basketball game over in Atkinson County last night. Drew 4 charging calls. Offensive fouls on the Atkinson County team. Brantley throws it away. Bulldog basketball with 1:39 up 2. Taquan going to drive the lane, lays it up, no good. Got to make them. One-hand shot, no good. E.J. Brown clears the board out to Jeremiah Small. We might see something. Just a one-handed jump dunk. I think that's 7 now in the game. 6 in the game. He's got 12 to 14 points, so come on dunks. E.J. Brown drives, lays it up, no good. Brantley now with an opportunity to regain the lead for the first time since they led 2-0. Will be a push on Jeremiah Smalls. It appeared that C.J. Johnson had drew a charge, but called Jeremiah Smalls for a push. Shouldn't be a shooting foul. Really get that one, but it's going to be a free throw up and in, and Brantley will claim the lead 15-14. Jeremiah Smalls out, Smith in. I believe that young man's name is Trey Smith, number 21. Free throw on the way, no good. Aeneas Dean with a rebound. 50 seconds to go in the half. Dangerous pass there by Taquan. CJ drives, lays it up and in. Bulldogs go back out front, 16-15. 36 seconds to go in the half. Long three-pointer, no good. Brantley with a rebound. They save it off of E.J. Brown. He comes out of there with it. He's going to drive, Pulls up his dribble, cross court to Trey Smith. Basket up. No good. Egypt. Aeneas Dean with a rebound. CJ high off the glass. Aeneas with the putback. And that's going to end the first quarter, the first half. Almost made a link to the court shot. Don't think it would have counted. Lanier County will go to the locker room leading 18-15 in one of the lowest male basketball games that you'll see. So after leading 3-2, after one quarter, the Bulldogs lead 18-15 at the half. So they outscored Brantley 15-13 in that second period. We'll have a 10-minute intermission.
How about our sponsors before we do that?
Our sponsors for tonight and for throughout the 2018-2019 season. It's going to be the Lakeland Drug Company, located in downtown Lakeland, Georgia. Visit their website at lakelanddrugs.com or stop by and see them in person. Miss Ivy McCurdy and her staff will be happy to help you. Always are. And also Connell Cabinets and Millworks over on East Church Avenue in Lakeland. Mr. Philip Connell, him and his family have been building cabinets in Lanier County for many, many years. They're located over in the old high school. If you can say that, this school here is old, so that's the old high school.
Yes, the very, very old high school.
Very old high school. And Mr. Connell, actually, his family purchased the old gymnasium that I never saw back. I think I was living at the time. I was born before then, but I don't think I ever saw a basketball game in that gymnasium. But
where is that at?
That's over, it's on East Church Avenue.
It's over there by the offices?
It's behind it. His cabinet shop is behind his office, and the old gymnasium is his cabinet shop, I believe. And I believe his office used to be possibly the library. I'm not 100% on that, but the old gym, what everyone around tells me was somewhat a bigger gymnasium than what we have here. I believe this gym and school was built in around 1978, 79. Clint could at least bring us a hot dog and a Coke.
Well, I had a couple hot dogs earlier, so I'm okay. And I still got my drink up here, so I'm okay. But why don't you send him a text?
I don't even see him in the gym anymore.
Yeah, I don't see him either.
But, Jeremy, if we will, let's take a quick break and come back in about 6 or 7 minutes.
All right.
Get the second half underway.
Sounds good to me.
All right. All right, we're back here for the second half action in Lanier County High School Gymnasium. Doghouse, as it is so called. Brantley County with a nice backdoor play. Nobody picked up, probably the smallest kid on the court. They quickly scored to trim the lead to 18-17. Lanier County with C.J. Johnson, Taekwon Baker, Aeneas Dean, Rasheem Robinson, and E.J. Brown, the original starting five. Bulldogs kind of playing keep away a little bit out top. Taekwon drives down to E.J. He lays it up and in. 20-17. Another layup by that same kid. 20-19. We played just over a minute. If you're just joining us, Brantley County scored 15 points in the first half. Of the 15, 12 of those points came on dunks by number 11, Mr. Williams, who is a Division I prospect. But he quickly picked up 2 fouls and had to sit out a lot of that first half. Taekwon muscled his way in there and took that rebound from him. Puts it back up and in. Bulldogs lead 22-19. They let him get in there and take the rebound. Nobody blocked him out. Jump shot up and in. (22-21). 5:55 to go in the third quarter. Taekwon Baker, C.J. Johnson. Tossing the ball back into C.J. with a nice running shot. Put it up no good. E.J. one opportunity and gets the second one to fall. E.J. Brown working the offensive glass. Bulldogs lead 24-21. 5.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Rasheem Robinson tasked with guarding number 11 as he shoots a turnaround fadeaway jump shot. 24-23. And I believe, Jeremy, he has 18 of their 23 points. He is a senior.
He's a tall guy, too. He's taller than even the coaches.
Yes, he is. But him being a senior, and they're going to be, you think they would be very, very, or would struggle very, very much next season without him. Bulldogs with the basketball, up by 1. Taekwon with a drive, he stops, passes it back out to E.J., over to C.J. Taekwon drives again, about the same move. Almost lost it. C.J.'s gonna drive, lays it up, no good. Rasheem gets in for the rebound, and he commits, I believe, what might be his 4th foul. Rashad Brockington going to check in. Rasheem Brockington, yes, that's his 4th foul. So Rasheem will sit out most of the remainder of or he will sit out the remainder of this quarter and probably most of the 4th. Oh, a traveling, and it's called. Bulldogs by 1. 4:42 to go in the third. Rashad Brockington's going to walk it up. Stops out there on the big Bulldog. Throws it over to E.J. Taekwon's going to be fouled. Foul called on number 3 for Brantley County. Be his second. Ball brought into Taekwon. He pushes it back out to Rashad. EJ with the ball. He drives, shot up, no good. Almost had his own rebound. Gonna get it out there to that big number 11 and let him try to do some work, and he'll put a shot up, no good. Ball rattles around and comes back out to Brantley out top. Taekwon steps in front of a pass. Ahead to EJ. He drives. Rashad blocked from behind. No foul call. Brantley County with a few substitutions. CJ to bring it in. Gets it to Rashad. Rashad drives. High up off the glass, no good. Got his own rebound and then throwed it away. And Jeremiah Small set to check in for Rashad Brockington, and he just hasn't been himself the past week. Ball down low, shot no good. Taekwon coming away with a rebound. He's going to drive, kick it off to Rashad. Rashad, a jumper, no good. Didn't hit anything. The bottom of the net, but didn't go through the rim. Loose ball on the floor. Nobody for Lanier County getting down there for it. Brantley with a three-pointer. They'll take a lead. 26-24, 3:17 to go in the third quarter. Brantley shot a bunch of them in that first half, and don't remember them having one to fall until just now.
Looks like number 11 is going to sit down. I don't know if he's out of the game for the moment or if he's just resting.
No, what happens when they go to the bench for the timeout, everybody else stands up and the players that's been playing sits down, and the coach talks to the guys that's in the game. So you'll see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and those are the 5 that just come off the court. If you look on our side, Taekwon, Kyle, CJ, Rashad, all sitting down, as is Jeremiah Smalls. So the guys who are actually playing sit down, and those that's not playing stand up. Coach, I don't know if we got a good shot of Coach Andretti Lloyd this evening. He's all decked out in his suit with a red bow tie.
I noticed that. He was shooting baskets earlier wearing that bow tie. Where's the ball at? Oh, here it is.
Going to be Bulldogs basketball over here right in front of the scorer's table. You see Coach Will Watson down there. He's got on a white shirt and a black tie. Coach got his staff dressing up. Coach Randolph, that is, has his staff getting all cleaned up for the game. Nice move there by C.J. Johnson. Assisted from Taekwon Baker. Another long three-pointer, no good. Kyle had his man blocked out and was waiting for the rebound, and somebody else's man come in and slapped it away. But it'll be Bulldog basketball. And number 11 has checked out of the ball game, taking a breather. Tie ball game, 2:34 to go, and as we speak, he's checking back in. Ball slapped away from Taekwon Baker. Appeared to be a foul on that play, no call.
So has number 11 got something wrong with his right arm?
I wouldn't know. Most likely not. You never know what kids are going to wear these days. I've seen tons of them get sent to the locker room. Nice move there by the freshman, C.J. Brown. Puts the Dogs back out front. But I've seen many get sent to the locker room for having things on that you're not allowed to wear. Nobody picked up that man on the back door. He's going to score. Tie the game back up with a minute 56 to go in the third quarter. 28 all. Taekwon's going to be fouled by number 11. I believe that'll be Mr. Williams' third in the ball game. Second team foul on Brantley County. Third on number 11. C.J. Johnson's going to bring the ball in. I think they got some moisture on the floor, and Coach Will Watson's going to get the little mop thing out there and clean that up so nobody slips down.
That's a good name. That's that sound of that, Coach Watson.
Ball into Jeremiah Smalls. He's going to get it to C.J. Brown. Hard pass in there, and Kyle couldn't come up with it. Brantley County will have an opportunity to take the lead here. And it looks like Xavier Ryan is going to check into the ball game. Haven't saw him in any varsity action lately. Brantley County is going to be fouled, possibly by Kyle Brockton, and then they'll go to the line. Free throw up and in. Brantley takes the lead, 29-28. Minute 26 to go in the third quarter. And Williams will come out for Brantley with 3 personal fouls. Second free throw is in. 30-28, Brantley with the lead. Taekwon's going to push it up. Give it back out to CJ. Over to Jeremiah. Jeremiah to Xavier Ryan. Xavier Ryan off the bench with a shot and no good. Xavier Ryan almost with a steal, and Brantley County loses it out there on the baseline, on the sideline. Bulldogs looking to tie or take the lead on this time down. They've led for most of the game, but fell behind by 2 here late in the third quarter. Ball into Taekwon. He's going to power his way in, up and in over the rim. 30-30 with almost a half a second left here in the third quarter. Ball down low, up and in, and they found guys back door several times here in this third quarter. 18 seconds left, and Taekwon is going to walk it up the floor and look for the final shot of the period, I'm sure. Taekwon's going to drive. He puts a shot up. He's going to be called. There'll be a foul call on the floor. 7.1 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Official wants everybody to know that he made that call. This game's all about him. There's nobody else here. He's going to make several different gestures, and still making gestures, and let everybody know that, yeah, I'm the official. Ball into Taekwon. He drives. Shot up, no good. Rebound number 11. He's going to shoot it from no good. But after 3 quarters of play, Brantley County has grabbed a 2-point lead, 32-30. So we'll have the final 8 minutes here from the doghouse after this little break. But we want to take the opportunity now between quarters here to thank our sponsors. Lakeland Drug Company, been your hometown pharmacy since 1950. Miss Ivy McCurdy and her staff will be glad to help you up on. Stop by the drugstore up on the East Main Street in downtown Lakeland. And also Connell Cabinets and Millworks over on East Church Avenue in Lakeland. Mr. Philip Connell. Both of those sponsors, we appreciate them both for stepping in and allowing us to be able to bring you Bulldog basketball here in the 2018-2019 season. regular season region tournament. Hopefully both teams will qualify for the state tournaments. Officials is telling the coaches, let's get them back out on the floor and get this final 8 minutes of basketball underway. So Brantley County, you just joined us, leads the Bulldogs 32-30 as we start this fourth quarter here from the doghouse. Rasheen Robinson has checked back into the ball game with 4 fouls. And they say Taekwon stepped on the baseline. Ball will go out of bounds and belong to the Brantley County Herons. Ball turned over. Jeremiah Smalls. CJ drives, thought more of it, back out. He's going to get it to Taekwon. Taekwon drives, shot up and in, and he's fouled. He'll have an and-one opportunity. 32-30, 32-32. Taekwon with an opportunity at the line to put his team out front again. 7:29 left here in the fourth and final quarter. With a tie ball game, coach elects to put some guys up there on for the rebound. Typically does not do that. Taekwon's shot on the way and in. 33-32, Bulldogs lead. Pick them up man-to-man, full court. Brantley ball down low, kick back outside. Going to be a traveling violation call. Official over talking to Coach Ty Randolph. I'm not quite sure what he's telling him, but may have someone on the bench or in the crowd saying something. I'm not sure, but officials giving warning Coach Randolph that's not going to be acceptable. Bulldogs with the ball and the lead. A little over 7 minutes to go in the ball game. Taekwon Baker with it. He passes it back out to Jeremiah Smalls. Back in the corner to Taekwon. He drives, stops, passes it out to EJ. EJ drives, pulls up, shoots a jumper, in and out, no good. And number 11 goes over Rasheen Robinson's back, and he'll pick up his 4th foul. And he's still complaining. And I hate to tell the big fella, but that ain't going to get him anywhere. He definitely, Rasheen had position on him, and he jumped over Rasheen's back. And Brantley County's coach is not happy. Technical foul called on the Brantley County coach. He just would not leave it alone. He just kept arguing with the official. The official kept asking him, do you want a full timeout? He just kept arguing, and the official finally ticked him up. And I'd have sent EJ Brown to the line to shoot 2. But right now there is a timeout on the floor. Brantley will be charged with the timeout. So Bulldogs have a 33-32 lead. EJ Brown will go to the line, shoot 2 free throws, and it'll be Lanier County's basketball after the 2 shots. So hopefully with the 2 free throws and a 2-point basket, Bulldogs could extend their lead to as many as 5, maybe 6 with a 3-point shot on the possession. E.J. Brown to the line, shooting a technical. Shot up and no good. Bulldogs have shot woefully from the line tonight. They would be up by as many as 10 if they shot close to 50%, as EJ has missed both of those technical shots. They have shot 5 for 16 from the free throw line in the basketball game. That is less than 30%. And Jeremiah Smalls tries to force a pass down low, and it's no good. And then Brantley's going to travel on the other end. Smalls is going to check out of the basketball game. Rashad Broxton in. This coach is looking for that right combination. Bulldog basketball, 6:29 to go in the game. Up 33-32. EJ over to CJ. CJ gonna get it to Rashad. Rashad tried to get it to Taekwon and nearly throwed it away. Coach barking out orders to his players. He's very unhappy with their performance. Rashad Brockton with the basketball. He's gonna give it over to CJ. CJ out top over to Rashad. Back to CJ. They're just kind of killing a little time right here. Brantley's coming out to pick him up, but not. Taekwon Baker up and in. Bulldogs lulled him to sleep, carried it down low, run about a minute off the clock, and scored for a 3-point lead. 35-32 with 5.5 minutes to go here in the basketball game. Number 11 going to pull up and shoot. Shot no good. Taekwon out of there with a rebound. Ahead to E.J. Brown. He's going to drive. Shot up, no good. Rashad rushing for the rebound. Number 14 pushed him. No call. Three-pointer off on the way, no good. Battle for the rebound, saved, and a dunk. And that's going to make it 35-34 with exactly 5 minutes to go here in the basketball game. So that's about 7 dunk shots there for that one kid. He's 6'7". He can just about stand flat-footed and touch the rim without jumping. They're going to call a travel on Taekwon Baker, and that official would never last in the NBA. .444 left here in the game. Bulldogs by 1. Brantley County with the basketball. Their coach has been restricted to the bench as CJ comes up with a steal. The shot on the floor. Timeout, Lanier County. Number 11 walks by and hits the knee of Steen with his shoulder. Bit of an attitude. And if you read anything about college recruiting, things like that turns college coaches off to the very best of the players. You read all the time where major colleges see things kids do that's very unsportsmanlike, and they pull their scholarship offers from them. So it's going to be Bulldog basketball down on their side, down in the corner. On the floor now for Lanier County is going to be C.J. Johnson, Rashad Brockington, Rasheem Robinson, Taekwon Baker, and E.J. Brown. Rashad with the ball out top. He gets it to C.J. C.J.'s going to drive, back it back out. Drives again. This time he's going to take it up and in, and he's fouled. And if that's on number 11, he's gone. Foul's called on number 14. So CJ will go to the line. Chance to put the Bulldogs up by 4 with 4:16 to go in the game. Free throw up and in. Bulldogs lead by 4, 38-34, 4:16 left. Brantley with the basketball. 14 passes it down to 11. He's going to shoot a one-hander in the lane and good. Wanted a foul, no call. Ball passed out to Taekwon. Bulldogs with the ball and a 2-point lead. Rashad walked with the basketball again. And Rashad Brockton hadn't been himself. If you watched him for the last week, I don't know what's going on with Rashad, but he hadn't played his game this week. So Brantley with a chance to tie or take the lead here. 3 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Ball passed down low, and Rasheem Robinson will pick up his 5th foul of the evening. He'll have to leave the game, and Kyle Brockton will come in. Rasheem went for the steal and didn't get it, and he's called for the foul. Just talking about fouls, Lanier County now has their 3rd personal of the half. Brantley County with 7 personals. They lob it in to number 11. He puts it up, no good. Kyle down with a rebound. So the Bulldogs will be in the bonus for the remainder of the basketball game. Taekwon forced to pick up his dribble, and he throws it away. Brantley with another opportunity to tie or take the lead. Down low to number 11. He puts his shot up, no good. Foul call on Taekwon Baker. Not sure how many that is on Taekwon. Be the 4th team foul on the Bulldogs. Free throw up, no good. Scoreboard says that's 1 personal foul on Taekwon. 2nd free throw up and in. Brantley cuts it to 1. 3:11 left here in the basketball game. Taekwon going to bring it up, give it off to CJ. CJ ahead to EJ, down in the corner to Kyle. Back out front to Taekwon. Over to CJ. Brantley's going to try to trap him, and they'll get a jump ball. Ball will remain with Lanier County. Very much looked like that could have been a reaching foul. Discrepancy at the score table. The Brantley book is trying to say it's their basketball. The referee says it's not. It is Lanier County basketball. Coach Ty Randolph not going to be happy with that. They're going to give the ball to Brantley County as his bookkeeper agrees with the Brantley bookkeeper. Brantley with an opportunity to take the lead here with a basket. They down by 1, 38-37, 2:45 left in the game. EJ with some good defense. Number 10 drives. Has to be called, well, now they call a jump ball, but he traveled with the basketball. 2 officials out front, makes no call. The official in the back says jump ball. Taekwon gonna bring it up, 2:35 and counting here in the 4th quarter. Gets it over to CJ. Back to Taekwon. Fellas got to get it across. You got 10 seconds. They get it ahead to Rashad. Back to Taekwon. Willing to work some clock. And look for the open basket. CJ with the basketball. He dribbles in, dribbles back out. Down to EJ. He drives, puts a shot up, no good. Loose ball. EJ comes back up with it. CJ over the rim, no good, and number 11 will come away with it. Brantley on the drive. Shot up, no good. Rashad Brockton away with it. Bulldogs have numbers, but Rashad will pull it back out. And he throws it away, and Brantley County is going to shoot a layup. No, rejected by Taekwon Baker. And C.J. Johnson to come away with it. 1:45 left in the ball game. A lot of no calls on both ends of the floor. A lot of no calls. Bulldogs working the clock. Rashad, he's fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 1-and-1. 1:33 to go in the game. Brantley County is going to call a timeout. And Rashad Brockton with an opportunity to go to the line and give the Bulldogs as much as a 3-point lead by making both of these free throws. And free throws has been the difference in the basketball game. On each and every ball game, it seems like we talk about free throws, but in tonight's ball game, the Bulldogs have made 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 11, 13, 14, 16, 17. So they've made 6 out of 17 free throws, just a little better than 30%.
And you can see the coaches down there, the one with the bow tie and Will Watson right there in the camera.
And that's Coach Andretti Lloyd with the bow tie and Coach Will Watson. And I know I've talked to some of the coaches before, and they said, they done some research and looked at teams that win championships, and those teams that win championships usually shoot about 60% from the free throw line. And we have not had a single game this year, to my knowledge, where we have shot at least 60%. Well, Irwin County very much interested in the Bulldogs. Coach Stephen Green has been to just about, I'd say, he hadn't missed but one maybe Lanier County basketball game as his team is not playing. Rashad will go to the line. Free throw no good. Brantley will come down with it. They have a minute and a half to try to take the lead here. That number 11 is going to try to drive. He backs down and shoots a one-handed hook shot up and in. Brantley goes up 39-38. I think I would have took my chances with fouling him and sending him to the line. Taekwon to EJ. EJ drives, shot up and in, and they call him for a travel. He was fouled, no foul call, and they call him for a travel. So Brantley's ball with a minute 13, and the game beginning to slip away from the Bulldogs here. Brantley gets it in. Bulldogs with a trap. Brantley gets it across. They're going to work it around now. The traveling violation called on Brantley County. Bulldogs go back. The ball will go back over to Lanier County with a minute 4 remaining. Taekwon Baker with the basketball. He's going to get it to C.J. Johnson. C.J. with a long floating pass over there. Taekwon drives. He has it stripped from him, and he's fouled. And there again, the man from behind has to make the call. He says Taekwon was in the process of shooting, and he's going to give him 2 shots. And I'm a Bulldog fan, but I can't agree with that, but I'll take it. There again, the official from behind the action makes the call. Taekwon, 1 shot to tie. He misses, no good. He'll have one more. Bulldogs still down by 1, 39-38. 52 seconds remaining in the basketball game. Second free throw on the way. And in, ties the ball game. Number 11, he'll try to take it all by himself. And I wouldn't allow him to shoot. He puts it up and in off the glass. 41 seconds. Bulldogs down 2, 41-39. Taekwon Baker cross half court. Gonna get it to Rashad. Rashad drives, lays it up, no good. Rebound Brantley County. Bulldogs are gonna need a foul. No fouls. They still haven't fouled. Time down to 16.6 seconds. And Brantley County will go to the line with a chance to ice the ball game. Bulldogs have yet to put Brantley County in the bonus. There'll be this ball out on the side. Timeout called. Timeout called by Brantley County, a full timeout. They lead 41-39 with 16.6 seconds to go. And this game trying ever so much to slip away from the Bulldogs. Number 11 will go to the line. If he makes them both, it'll be a 2-possession ball game. Here again, Lanier County's found it very difficult to score since the halftime of last night's ball game. Both coaches giving their teams final instructions. Lanier County still in the huddle. Brantley County will bring the ball out on the side. Lanier County still with only 5. So Brantley's not in a shooting situation. Lanier County with 5 team fouls, so they'll have to foul 2 more times before Brantley will go to the line. And the clock's running, and we still aren't fouling. Finally, Rashad gets a hand on him. 11.6 seconds to go in the ball game. Brantley with time to run, with an opportunity to run even more time off the clock, unless the Bulldogs can steal the inbound. Taekwon goes over the man's back, and that'll send, finally, number 11 will go to the line for a 1-and-1 opportunity. So now if he makes them both, it will be a 2-possession ball game. Misses one or misses them both, it'll be the Bulldogs need to score a 2 or a 3 to tie. First free throw on the way, no good. Bulldogs with a rebound. C.J. Johnson ahead to Taekwon Baker. Taekwon in the corner to E.J. 3, no good. But we had a timeout call prior to the shot. So it's going to be Bulldog basketball with 6.8 seconds to go in the ball game. And Coach Ty Randolph got a timeout prior to the shot. Shot was no good, but Bulldogs retain possession. So they'll have 6.8 seconds to either tie or win the ball game. And Jeremy, the night that would never end may not end at the end of this 6.8 seconds.
Yeah, it may not. It may not. My bed is calling me, though, so.
I'm not sure what. It's 9:30. It's not even that late.
Yeah, I'm not a late person.
9:30.
I'm not a late person, and I'm not a morning person.
So it's going to be Bulldog basketball on the side, right here down in front of us, in front of the scorer's table. They'll have to get it in and try to score, get 2 points to tie, to get it into Taekwon. Taekwon's going to drive, and he loses it out of bounds. No foul call. Not sure he was taken to the ground, and no foul called in there. It'll be Brantley County basketball. They lead by 2, and they have the ball on our end of the court. Foul call. 2.7 seconds to go. And I've knocked Jeremy's box off. Finally fell off the bench. It's been here the whole ball game and hadn't failed, and it finally fell.
I think you knocked it off.
I did. I got tired of seeing that thing. But Brantley to the line. If they make them both, it's over. If he misses one, we got to hurry down the floor and get a shot. Shot in and out. Kyle with a rebound. Ahead to CJ. Long 3 off the back of the rim. No good. Brantley County will win the basketball game 41-39. So a very, very eventful evening as the Bulldogs fall to the hands of the Brantley County Herons 41-39. Bulldogs led for most of the ball game and let the lead slip away there at the end. Brantley County making the trip over from Nahunta, Georgia, out of Region 1 AAA. So Jeremy, that's the end of the night for us. We're going to be back
It's
in
a
action
home game on Tuesday.
Tuesday night. We're going to host the
Lowndes
High Vikings. It'll be the first time we played Lowndes High since about 2012. We played them over on their home floor back in, I believe it was 2012, in their Charles Cooper tournament.
My schedule says 6 p.m. I don't know what yours says.
It'll be 6 p.m. Lady Dogs will play Lowndes High Lady Vikings. And the Bulldogs will take on the Vikings immediately after. So
Now we need to go find Clint and see what he's right over there. He's still sitting over there.
Yeah, he's still sitting.
He came back just after you said he wasn't over there no more and you walked off. He come back over there and sat down.
Yep. But before we sign off, we want to give another thank you to our sponsors, the Lakeland Drug Company and Connell Cabinets and Millworks. Appreciate them for sponsoring Bulldog basketball and giving us the opportunity to bring you these games live throughout the year. And Jeremy, do you know what we have other than the Lowndes game?
Hold on just a second. I had it on my screen here and my phone went to sleep, so let's see. December 7th is supposed to be Irwin, but they're going to the football playoffs, so I don't know if that game's going to happen or not. December 8th is Telfair. They're both out away games.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that they'll play that Irwin game, but Irwin will not be playing until later in the evening. And Bulldogs have went in and put on their practice uniforms, so practice makes perfect. These guys didn't get it done, and Coach is fixing to have some.
So he's fixing to make them do it right now.
Fixing to be some running drills. And you run out of gas, and you won't run out of gas the next time because you're going to be in shape. Well, we're going to sign off here from the Doghouse, and we'll be back here Tuesday night.
6 p.m.
6 p.m. as the Dogs and Lady Dogs take on the Lowndes High Vikings. Good night.